What would you do if you lost half a finger at work and your job told you to come back the next morning? Yeah, that's not a metaphor. That's my actual week. I work industrial maintenance for a Tier 2 auto supplier. Big machines, loud floors, constant pressure to keep everything running. And while I was working on a task like I've done 100 times, I slipped. Next thing I know, my middle finger is gone above the top knuckle. I'm staring at it like my brain can't process what it's seeing. I could see the bone. Blood was squirting everywhere. It looked like something straight out of a horror movie, except it was my hand. I get rushed to the ER, and thank God this nurse was an angel. She patches me up with a ridiculous amount of stitches. The ER doctor and nurse both tell me the same thing. Do not go back to work for 14 days. Come back when the stitches come out. Cool. Makes sense. I send all the paperwork to my employer. They tell me to follow up with my primary doctor for a return to work date. So I do. My primary doctor takes one look and says absolutely not. Prescribes pain meds, tells me don't use my left hand under any circumstances, and writes a 14-day note. I turn it in. My employer's response, all good, see you in 2 weeks. For a moment I think, okay, someone's being reasonable. Then the next day happens. I get a phone call from our safety manager. He goes, I've got work you can do with one hand, not your normal department. I'm like, no, my doctor said no work for 14 days. And he hits me with, why? I tell him again, doctor said no. And he goes, if your arm isn't in a sling, you should be fine. Like, excuse me? My finger got chopped off, but as long as I'm not wearing a sling, it's basically a light sprain. I say no again. Then he asks me to resend all the paperwork I already sent yesterday. A few hours later, I get a text. He says our state laws require I see a company-chosen doctor for the first 28 days, and if I don't go, I won't get my workers' comp claim. So now I'm not just injured, I'm basically being threatened. I go to their clinic the next morning. You can tell immediately this place exists for one reason: get people back to work. The doctor straight up tells me they send everyone back with restrictions, and the employer decides whether they can accommodate. So after my appointment, she's like, you're good to return to work today. Today, as in right now, as in the same morning. Because apparently the plan is, if you're still breathing, you can work. So now here I am. I'm a maintenance guy, normally on the floor fixing equipment, and I'm sitting in the front office typing up safety paperwork for someone who isn't even my boss, while my actual boss and my boss's manager don't even know this is happening. I'm literally doing light duty because I'm missing part of a finger. And the cherry on top? My pain meds are a 5-day supply, so I'll be out before the weekend. Meaning I'm expected to sit here, smiling, working, and pretending this is normal, while my hand throbs and I'm trying not to lose it. Honestly, I'm not even posting this for anything specific. I just needed to vent, because I cannot wrap my head around the idea that I can see bone one day and get pressured to clock in the next.